No, no, you never look at, especially Pittsburgh, what they've done in the past. I mean, you know who they are, you know what they do, and you know how they play. So you got to play, you got to get your game plan according to them being at the best, at the top of their game. Because if you start believing that they're going to be at the worst, and it's the opposite, you're in trouble.
Is there any challenges they pose differently than what you saw in Winnipeg on Sunday?
Well, I mean, they can really skate. I mean, I always think of that as a Pittsburgh trait. Is they're very tenacious. They're an older team that has been together for a while, so they know how to play with each other. So I mean, but a lot of very similarities as Winnipeg. Both very good teams. So I mean, their special teams are really good. Winnipeg's were too. I mean, Casey DeSmith is maybe a notch below Tristan Jarry, but he's a viable NHL goalie. So it's they got a lot of things that's going good for them.
JT, obviously, we know he plays with a lot of energy, a lot of passion. This is his hometown team. Is that something that helps him, or is that something almost over Craig?
It's the first time I've been here with him in Pittsburgh, so we'll see tonight.
When you have the season that you've had, chasing basically from the beginning, does that take a mental toll on players?
Well, I'm not a player.
You were, though.
Yeah, but I always seem to be on teams that were ahead. I'm sure it does, but you got to keep pushing. I mean, it's only halfway through the season, when you think about it. But I mean, it shouldn't take its toll yet. I mean, it might take its toll in Game 60, but I think everything's still within reach, and so it should still be thinking along those lines.
How do you like the Bear Hughes pairing?
It's had its good moments. I think they're both two small, shorter, quicker guys, and we're still experimenting, as crazy as that sounds, with the perfect combination. So we'll see.
What do you think of Bear? I mean, you've had him now a couple of months.
Well, I think he's got the potential to be a pretty good player. He's strong. He can skate. He can see the ice. When he's on top of his game, he's a real threat for us. So I mean, that's and you like to think of him as that's in the end where he's going to end up is at the top of his game, 9 out of 10 games, rather than sometimes being inconsistent like the rest of the group.
He's so good at retrieving the puck. He gets the puck, he gets himself a spot, but he almost always seems to pass it. Would you like to see him carry the puck out a little bit more?
If he could, because he can skate while he turns, so I would like to see that, yeah.
Any lineup changes?
Don't know yet. Well, that could be, but I mean, we'll have to see tonight, because there's, a couple guys that are hurt a little bit. So we'll see if there's any changes.
Yeah, Demko I saw on the ice after practice yesterday.
He's on the ice right now.
That's positive. I mean, must be getting closer.
He must be getting closer, I would think. I hope.
Do you think there's a chance he plays?
Oh, no, not this trip. No. But anytime he's on the ice and he's taking some shots, then he's getting a little bit closer.